I'm here with Deirdre
Yes, that's right.
From Funko Games, and one of the things that really excited me about your lineup was Rear Window, which is have here, and Pan Am, which are kind of cool couple of games. And you are the head of game design here at Funko?
I'm the head of games, and we have a big team here at Funko Games. We're making games about all sorts of stuff for all sorts of fans.
Cool. And how did, for instance, Rear Window get to be made?
You know, we have all been fans of Alfred Hitchcock. I mean, our whole lives, right? This in particular is an old film, and we just like that sense of mystery and intrigue. And we also started seeing a lot of things popping up in the zeitgeist that seemed to be based on Rear Window as their origin point. Like there was a Netflix film last summer, like the woman in the window across the street from the man in the whatever. And anyway, it's just we're seeing this a lot. And actually, we had been working on getting the license for several years from the Hitchcock family, and just thought it was a great time to bring out a game based on Rear Window.
Cool. And did you go back to the original artwork, or did you actually create new artwork for it?
Yeah, well, we always go back to the foundational material. So looking at, really immersing ourselves in the film, soaking that in, and the film itself, of course, they built a soundstage. It's gorgeous, right? That actual courtyard was really built in a space, and so it was done with such attention to detail. We knew that when we translated that to our game, we were going to need to paint everything, really make it special, because that's how Hitchcock would have done it.
Cool. And then Pan Am, similar, the brand of Pan Am and the like mid-century modern kind of feel to it. How did that also come to be?
Yeah, well, there's another one that we worked on for many years. We just love the Pan Am brand, right, as a whole aesthetic and a vibe. And when we were able to get the license to do Pan Am, and once we became Funko Games, we knew this was going to be one of the first titles we wanted to put out, because we loved the story so much. So when we started working on this, people were like, oh, is it about being a stewardess? Or is it about, right? And it's like, no. This is about the history of Pan Am. So we went back and we read so many books about, like, what was that like when they founded the company in the 20s? How did they grow Pan Am into what it would become? And so we wanted to make a game that was about that story arc. And also, how do you even personify that? So making it that we were ourselves our own fledgling airlines that then you would build up and sell to Pan Am in kind of a ticket to ride for the sky kind of way, right? Like you're putting out these planes all over the map and claiming territory.
Cool. And you have a bunch of other cool IPs with Disney and E.T.
Yeah.
And so what's the future plans for Funko? Like, how long, forgive my ignorance, how long have you been in existence?
Yeah, so Funko acquired our studio in 2019. We're Prospero Hall. You may know, some of our other games with other fabulous publishers out there. And so our first games came to market as Funko Games in 2019, which was the Funkoverse, which we launched that year. And so we're about 3 years old, and you can see how much we've grown. So as for the future, I think it's quite bright. We're very excited about all the great things we have coming for 23 and 24. But right now, we're launching our Jurassic World game. We had a great Kickstarter for that this spring. It's fulfilling very soon, and it's going to be at your friendly local game stores Q4.
Great. Well, thanks for your time, and enjoy the rest of your Gen Con.
Thanks a lot.